was picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He's going to launch it for Washington. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll toss this out right for Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Up to make the tackle, J.C. Jackson. Trying to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge, no place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Conner. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
36-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a 1st. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Rudolph. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 81 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Steelers 10, Bengals 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it in.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor.
Rudolph.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, he's picked off at his own 47. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The Bengals take over.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Steelers.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He was looking for John Ross that time. But it'll be 2nd down from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. A draw play for Mixon. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Play action. It's Burrow. Out to his left. He's going to go up top for the end zone. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
28-yard gain.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, again to counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Here's second and 10.
Second and 10. At their 48-yard line.
Here's Connor. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
7.
Back to throw, Rudolph. Screen pass to Connor. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Pittsburgh.
They'll run on first down. Connor. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Rudolph. And he finds McDonald. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown.
The extra point.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Rudolph throwing quickly and completes it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
And the Steeler first down.
On first down, it's Connor, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
James Conner, the ball carrier.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Third and long, it's Rudolph. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Steelers.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Now Burrow down around his goal line, looking deep downfield. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Nelson Aguilar.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On third down, Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's back. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now Burrow on first down. He's going to air one out. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43.
Rudolph's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before the break, Rudolph. And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial... And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bengals 27. Steelers.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And now here is another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
19.
Juju Smith-Schuster. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Bengals 34. Steelers.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, Phillips. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. There he goes right side. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Bengals 41. Steelers 24.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. That catch good for only a couple.
Deontay Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run here with Campbell. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
To James Conner.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And the Steeler first down.
On first down, it's Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Rudolph. He finds his target, Ebron. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Eric Ebron, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
Bengals 41. Steelers 31.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Over first and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
3 yards the gain there, second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. Now the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Rudolph now to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
The Bengals take over.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A quick throw now complete to Ross. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Going deep downfield for Ross. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop this one down to mix it, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Back now in Cincinnati. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th.
31.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Boswell good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now they run with Mixon, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Mixon trying to punch it in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He finds an opening past the 40. To the right side to Eric Ebron. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
And a Steeler 1st down.
Rudolph on 1st down. He gets it left side to Johnson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here we go with Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going up top. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Burrow on play action. Rolling to his left. And that's going to be caught. Oh, one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
And a Steeler 1st down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second.